Hi, grade 1. Today in math we are going to be working with symmetry. Symmetry is kind of something that might be really hard for you and it might be super easy for you. There's not a lot in between. Either you can see it or you can't. So when we're doing symmetry, we're going to be looking at two sides of a shape and seeing if they match exactly, especially easy to see if you can get some paper and fold it. So if you get a piece of paper and you fold it in half, where's my dotted lines? And you fold it right in half. So you get a shape over there. No, you fold it in half so you get a side over there. And then the easiest thing to do is if you just, cut a shape, line or whatever. And then when you unfold it, you will see, when you unfold it, you will get a shape with, this is where you folded it, and each side matches exactly to the other side. And where the line is, that's where you can see that each side matches exactly. This is called the line of symmetry. And the shape is symmetrical because this side matches exactly to the other side. And it's probably the easiest thing for you to do to practice symmetry is to get some paper and do those lines. Let me erase this. So you could do this, and when you unfold it, not that, Miss J. I want this. You will get a shape that looks like this. So this line in between is the line of symmetry, and when you fold the shape on top of each other, they match exactly. So a good way to practice is just to keep getting paper. If you do this, I hope you know what you will get when you unfold it. Not that. I can't do it. There you go. When you unfold it, you'll get a heart, and the line down the middle, that's the line of symmetry. Whatever's on this side matches on that side. So the easiest thing for you to get started is to get some paper, fold it, cut a shape on one side, and when you unfold it, you will see that we have the same shape flipped on the other side. And the line in between is your line of symmetry. And this is how we've made snowflakes in the classroom, and we've had a whole bunch of lines of symmetry. So if we're going to look at these shape, and if we folded it, well, we already know this one. If we fold it right down the middle like this, and we fold this side on top of this side, they match exactly. So the line of symmetry would be down there. So if we fold it this way, does this side match exactly onto that side? No, because this shape looks different than this shape, so that's not a line of symmetry. But if we folded it this way, that's not a good line, Miss J. Also not a good line. Okay, if we fold this side onto this side, this shape will match exactly with this shape. For this oval, we could fold it a couple ways. We could fold it in the middle this way, or we could fold it in the middle this way. It's not a great line. So this actually has two lines of symmetry. This side can fold down to this side, or we could fold it this way, and this side could fold over to this side. But they always have to be in the middle. If it's not in the middle, it won't be the same. So if I fold this side to that side, that's not going to match. Or if I fold this side over to that side, it's not going to match. So I could try folding it in the middle this way, but this shape is not the same as this shape. It's not going to match. I could try folding it in the middle this way, but this shape is not the same as this shape. But if I folded it over, it's not going to match. I could try this way, but this shape is not the same as this. There is no line of symmetry in this triangle. So if you have a look at these, try and imagine where could you fold these shapes in half so that if you folded it over, each side would match the other side. So the shapes on each side have to look the same. I wonder if I can get the dotted line. Nope. So you could fold this a bunch of ways. You could fold it in the middle. That's not the middle. You could fold it in the middle this way. And then this shape looks the same as this shape. You could fold it over and they match. You could fold it over this way. I know it's not a very good one. Could you fold it? Could you fold it this way? You're like, sure, the shapes are the same, but you know, I think you should get a rectangle piece of paper and fold it this way. And you will find out that the shapes are the same size, they're equal, but when you fold it over, the point is going to be over there. So you can't fold it diagonally. Sometimes you just have to fold it yourself and find out. Here's half. Does this shape look the same as this shape? I hope no, because you can't fold this one. You could fold this one this way, and then this point would match over to this point. Can you fold it this way? No, because this shape looks different than this shape. For this one, you'd have to fold it that way. And then this would get folded over onto that. Letters. I think you should try and draw some of these letters on a dry erase board and see if you could draw a line that would make each side match. I'll give you a clue and say, yes, they do, except for one of them. One of them you can't. A couple of them you can do a couple of ways. D. Can you fold the D over onto itself? Yep, that way. E. Yep, that way. X. Yep, that way. And that way. M. Yep, not this way. This way. O. This way and this way. V. This way. N you can't do. So things that you see in life also have symmetry. This side of the truck, you can't fold it over, but it's going to look the same if you went onto the other side. Why can't I move it? I can't move it. Sorry. If you went to the other side, it would look the same. If you went to the other side of the bus, this is the front of the bus, does the back of the bus look exactly like this? No. But if you were on this side of the car or on this side of the car, if you flipped it, do they look the same? Yes. Thanks, Joelle. So Joelle made glasses. They are symmetrical. Not this way. Because see, these are on top. So if you flip this, then you should have that on the bottom too. So they're not symmetrical that way, but if you folded it down the middle this way, you would see that this matches over to that side. Thanks for helping us there, Joelle, showing us your symmetrical glasses. And then copying the shape so you can see symmetry. Well, it's really hard to do the whole thing. So what you want to do is you want to match one side. So we're going to keep going to here. And then we can match this side to that side. So we're going to match this. That's very bad, Miss J. So this rectangle should match with that rectangle. Also, not super good. Just when they get trickier. We'll match with this. Is super hard. I'm not even going to do it because I have to draw with my finger and it doesn't work. So you have 3 pages to do. So what you have to do is think, does this side, if you folded it over, match to this side? You can write yes or no, or you can do a check mark or an X. Will they match? Does this side fold over to this side? Does this side fold over to this side? Does this side fold over to this side? Does this side fold and match exactly with that side, etc. Up here you have to draw the line where they match. They will all match. Grade 1 does this one wrong all the time. They go, there we go. But that's not true because this side has a head on it. This side doesn't. So this is not your line of symmetry. Does this shape have symmetry? Write yes or no. If it does, you should draw where it is. They don't all. And on this side, you have to finish the shape so that what is on this side matches to what is on that side. This might be tricky for some of you. I know it will be. And then there are 2 things on abcya.com. Look at the background. The background is purple, which means I have opened up. I don't want my calendar. It's in skill, purple. I think they were at the bottom. Shape construction and tangrams. So in shape construction, you just have to copy shapes.
Welcome to Shapes Construction. Click and drag.
So you have the shapes at the bottom and you have to match. So this one would go here, this one goes here, etc. And the other one is tangrams. Grade 1, purple. Tangrams are all the way at the bottom.
Tangrams. Try to create the shape shown using all 7 pieces provided. Shapes cannot overlap or go outside of the lines. Pick one.
Probably better to start with easy.
Level 1. Place the shape that matches the highlighted shape in the puzzle. Do one shape at a time.
So you're going to have to spin them and place them on top. They're pretty picky. So that's the shape. Spin it. All right. Shapes and tangrams.